Everybody is doing well. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I am going to be doing some healing tonight. We're going to be doing healing on the chakras as well as balancing out the elements within our body. I'm just going to wait on some people to get on here so that we can go ahead and get started. Just to give you a little bit of information. So when I do this kind of healing, this is the kind of healing that I've been taught. This is something that's been taught organically by angels, by Jesus, by connecting with my higher self and guidance team as well. When I do this kind of healing, it does help people to open up to higher states of awareness, higher states of consciousness, or Christ consciousness. Hi, honey. How you doing? Thank you for being here. This type of healing can cause you to feel all kinds of different sensations within your body. You could feel your Kundalini energy rise, which is your life force energy. You could feel heat, cold. You could feel swirling sensations, vibrations, pitter-patters. Hi, Rhonda. How you doing, hon? You could feel vibrations, pitter-patters, swirling sensations. You could feel a push and a pull. You could feel like things are being taken out of your body or put into your body. You could see angels, other beings. You could connect with other realms or other dimensions. Everybody's different. Everybody's experience is not going to be the same. So, it just depends on the individual and how open they are to this type of healing. One thing I do know that everybody that has been a part of the way that I do healing has had some sort of awakening. They have increased in the abilities that they have tapped into. Dormant DNA has reawakened and helped them to get reconnected with the things that they need to get reconnected with. So anyhow, I am waiting for a few more people to get on. I'm going to start here in about 5 minutes probably. If you guys have any questions before then, please put them into the comments. I'm hoping that more than just a couple people show up tonight. Not real for sure how to share this, but if you are able to share, please do so. Make sure that you're getting into a quiet room if you're able to. If you have some music that you can turn on, you can definitely turn that on. I do have some music playing really lightly in the background. Sometimes it can be a distraction for me. Sometimes it helps. However, today I don't feel like I'm really wanting to listen to it too much. So if you want to put some music on, you're more than welcome to. Some things that you could expect to experience is crying spells, coughing spells, feeling like you're purging some sort of energy, like in a form of throw up. However, there won't be any kind of like actual physical substance that comes up with it. You could burp. You could just feel pressure or a release of the pressure. There's different things that could be happening. Anyhow, I think I am going to get started in just a couple of minutes. I'm not going to wait 5. I'm excited to get this started. I've been feeling a little bit nervous about this because it's been a while since I've done this kind of healing. However, this is the time for me to start sharing my my abilities, my gifts, my talents with other people to help them to get awakened to where they need to be so that they can to share their gifts and talents. I am not doing readings tonight, honey. I am getting ready to do healing. No reading. Thank you for being here, though. If you guys just want to get yourself into a quiet space, maybe turn on some music. We're going to get started here in just a minute. But no readings tonight, guys. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Again, just get yourself into a... Okay, no worries, hon. Get yourself into a quiet area if you're able to. If you guys could give me just a second, I'm really not feeling this music on here whatsoever. I will be right back. Be right back. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but the music that I've got playing in the other room is making me feel a little bit better than what I was already listening to. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Get into a quiet room. Get into a comfortable spot. It doesn't have to be somewhere that you're laying down. You can sit up and do this. However, I would recommend closing your eyes. When your eyes are closed, you're more connected with 0 point energy than you are the physical reality. When your eyes are open, you're definitely more connected with the physical reality. So if you want to feel the energy moving throughout you or doing whatever it's doing while we're doing this healing, then closing your eyes, looking into the third eye area right here is what's going to help you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out by blowing into the screen and getting your energy into this really calm state of being. Each time that I blow into the screen, you're going to feel yourself get even more and more relaxed. I'm going to go ahead and start doing that now. For some of you, instantly you're going to start to feel like a melting type of energy, or just feeling like you're kind of sinking into the area in which you're sitting or laying. I'm going to blow into the screen again. You may start to feel as if the energy in your body is starting to sway you side to side or back and forth in one way, shape, or form. Blowing into the screen again. This time, as you're feeling the energy going down into your lower abdomen and into your legs, you're going to start to feel as if the energy is kind of pulling you towards the earth. I want you to imagine that you have roots growing from your legs and going all the way down into the center of the earth, where we connect with the heart of Gaia. You may start to feel like just this real intense like pull on your feet. You may even feel like all of your energy is just kind of like pulling you down towards the ground. This is exactly how you want to feel. I want you to imagine that those roots are growing down into a pool of water that you see there. It's a white-blue water, very crystalline in nature. Just see your roots spread. When you start to feel like they're in this water firmly, I want you to imagine that the water is being sucked up like your roots are a straw, sucking the energy all the way up into your feet. As it gets to your feet, I want you to see the energy going up into your legs. When it gets into your lower part of your groin, you're going to see a red light. This red light is the root chakra. I'm going to open, activate, cleanse, balance, remove and release any blockages or implants. I'm asking that the energy that is being pulled up at this time cleanse this area, expand it. You may start to feel a swirling sensation, or you may even feel like a nervous, kind of jittery type of feeling, as well as you could be feeling like you're nauseous, a little bit nauseous. If you start to feel nauseous, pull the color pale yellow into the area. We're going to pull that energy, that water, that white blue energy on up past the root chakra, going into the sacral chakra, where you see an orange light. For some of you, when you see these lights, they could be dim, they could be very dark. If you're just visualizing them and you're not able to see them bright, it's because a lot of healing needs to be done there. I'm going to open, activate, cleanse, balance, release any blockages or implants. I'm feeling the need to spend a little bit of extra time in this area. So you're going to probably feel some pushing, some pulling, some expansion. You could feel like there's energy that is starting to spin or spiral in that area. Again, a feeling of like nausea is coming on for some of you. Just make sure that you're taking and pulling a yellow light into the area that you're feeling that nauseous feeling. We're going to bring that energy on up into the next chakra, which is the solar plexus. This is the energy that is right underneath the bottom part of your ribs. You're going to feel a full type of feeling as I open, activate, cleanse, balance, expand in this area. I am feeling like a lot of you that are watching now are having like issues with this area, or maybe you feel like congested, or like there's a lot of energy kind of built up there. So you're going to feel me kind of tapping on that area. It may feel a lot like gas bubbles moving around, or as if, you know, if you are able to feel the energy real well, you'll feel like it's being broken up. And I'm just going to swipe this energy out. The more energy that I'm pulling out of this area, the more that you're going to feel light. Might even feel as if energy stops for a second and then starts back up as I'm kick-starting it, so to speak. I'm going to ask that it starts to spin in the correct direction, please. We're going to move on up into the heart chakra. This is the green energy center that's right between the breast area. You're going to start to feel that energy starting to swirl around in there as I open, activate, cleanse, balance. I'm going to just start to pry this apart. For a lot of you, you're going to start to feel the energy of wanting to cry. You may not know exactly why you're wanting to cry or why you feel like all these emotions are starting to come to you. But if you're somebody that is able to see the visions that is coming into your third eye, you may start to see traumatic things that have happened to you. You might have multiple things that or situations that you've been through throughout your life that could be starting to come to the surface, and you may be feeling those energies. So as you feel those energies, you don't really have to pay attention to them too much, but just kind of observe them and let them go. I'm going to break up this energy in here. So you're going to start to feel kind of like there's air bubbles or gas bubbles that's moving around in this section. And I'm going to clear that out. I'm being asked to spend some extra time in the heart chakra. I am going to be sending some energy into this area. I'm also getting some number codes. So these codes are codes that you just want to say to yourself internally as I'm saying them. I will say them 3 times. You're going to feel an energetic sensation somewhere in your body, probably in the area that I tell you that you're going to feel it. However, as I'm pushing this energy into the heart, I am seeing 1311. 1311, 1311, and I'm feeling instantly like this expansion in my heart, and it feels very jittery, almost like again, like an anxiety type of feeling. 7921, 7921, 7921, and I'm feeling like this energy that's starting to come upwards. It's going up into my throat, coming out my ears. I'm actually even feeling some like heat that's starting to come into the ears areas. You may even hear crackle and popping in that area as well. I do feel like whatever this code is that's coming in, or all of these codes that are coming in, have something to do with connection with spirit or source, or maybe even higher self. It may be all the above for you. I'm getting 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is a reset. You're going to feel expansion in all of the lower chakras that we've already visited, as well as the heart chakra. For some of you, there is like some sort of like, not intense pain, but there's definitely some sort of pain that is revolving around the heart chakra area. It's actually even being felt underneath the heart chakra and the solar plexus. So you could feel like something is kind of caught up in there as it's being removed, for better lack of terms. I'm sending more energy into the heart chakra area. Again, you may feel expansion. You could feel like a swirling of energy. And I just kind of get the feeling like something is getting caught up for someone. If it's not for all of you, it's definitely somebody that's watching now or at a later date. There's something that's getting caught up. It almost feels like it's in both areas, the solar plexus and in the heart chakra. So I'm going to do some extra work on this area right here. Again, breaking up this energy. And now using my hand as a magnet to pull this energy out. So you're going to feel as if like something is suctioning out of that area, in between your breast, underneath your breast area, even going down into the top part of your abdomen. It's going to feel as if something is being pulled out, something is being sucked out. I'm now taking this energy. I am processing it by pulling it in through my hand, up through my arm, and into my heart space, where I'm recycling this energy and pushing it right back out my left hand, right back into the space that we took it out of. So you could feel a push and pull type of energy. You could feel like there's like an energy of something kind of spreading out within your chest and your upper abdomen. I want you to just sit in this energy for just a second and observe how your body feels. Is there vibrations? Is there tingles? Is there pitter-patter sensations? Is there pain? Is there a tug and a pull? If you're feeling some sort of heat, then that's some healing taking place in that particular area. Now we're just going to imagine that we're back down in that space and the center of the earth and the middle of the heart chakra of Gaia. We're going to reconnect our roots with the water, blue-white water, crystalline in nature, and we're going to pull it all the way back up through our feet, our legs, our lower abdomen, bringing it up past the root, sacral, solar plexus, heart chakra, and now moving into the throat chakra. As I'm in the throat chakra, I'm going to open, activate, cleanse, balance, release, and remove any blockages or implants, please. You're going to feel as if there's a really thick knot, so to speak, or something that is just really heavy from one side of your neck all the way to the other side. It may even feel like this energy is expanding outwards beyond your physical self. If that's happening, that's okay. I'm just pulling on this energy now. It may even feel like it's tugging on your jaw, on your ears, maybe even tugging from behind your eyes could be happening as well. I'm breaking this energy up a little bit. For a lot of you, you're going to feel the need to swallow, cough, maybe even some tears are coming with this activation as well, cleansing. I'm going to pull this energy out the front. We're going to feel a thickness starting to leave. If you still feel a thickness there, it's okay. I'm going to pull on this several times just to release it. I'm pulling again out the front of the throat. You're going to feel a thick energy. And now it's going to feel like there is a release of some sort. It may feel like water or fluid-like energy is starting to pour out the front side of the throat chakra. Some of you, again, are feeling like an anxious type of feeling, vibrations happening all around your chest, maybe even feeling them in your throat chakra. This is all things that are normal for you to go through, so don't worry about it. I am getting some more number codes. I'm getting the number 1313, 1313, 1313. Just imagine that number being pulled into the throat area. I'm also seeing it in the color blue and gold. So this tells me that Archangel Michael is working with us at this time for help with communication, which is not usually an angel that I see. However, this is an angel that I am definitely feeling connection with at this time. Some of you may be seeing blue, gold, or even blue, gold, and silver in your third eye area. If you're not somebody that's focusing on the third eye area right now, go ahead and refocus your intentions, your eyes on the spot in between your eyes now, with your eyes closed, of course. 66214, 66214, 66214. You're going to feel as if something is just coming out of your throat chakra. I do feel like this is an extra cleansing that is happening here. I do kind of feel like there's like particles, so to speak. It's the best way of putting it, like different spots around my whole entire neck, even the front, sides, and back. There's things that are escaping. If I was to tell you what they look like in the etherics, it's like black teardrops, almost like there's just gunk that is coming out in all directions. So you could be feeling a push, a pull, swirling sensations, vibrations that are very intense right now in the throat area. Let's pull the energy from the heart chakra all the way back up through all of the lower chakras again, bringing it past the heart and throat chakra and going into the third eye chakra, where we're going to see an indigo color. Some of you may still be seeing indigo, blue, silver, gold. I'm also getting a cast of yellow around my peripheral, so you may be seeing that as well. I am getting the number 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. And for many of you, as you heard that number and tuned into it, you're starting to feel an awakening that's happening in your forehead area. This is bringing on a little bit of a like tension headache or like a little bit of pain in that area. This is completely normal as this awakens. We're going to ask that this area be open, activated, cleansed, and balanced. Remove any blockages or implants, please. Some of you are still clearing quite a bit of energy from all the other chakras that we've already visited. Just know that this healing could continue for several hours after we get done with what we're doing here on this live. It could just happen for a couple more minutes. It really just depends on how much needs cleared, what kind of programming has been ingrained in these energy centers. It could also just reflect on how much energy needs to be cleared from the past as well. Let's bring the energy all the way up our roots again, passing all of the lower chakras, the heart chakra, the throat, the third eye, and go into the crown chakra. With this chakra, you're going to feel like a big burst of energy starting to move outwards, above and beyond your head, above and beyond. It almost feels like it's even like just spreading out really, really far. I can see it going out about 4 to 6 feet beyond like our physical human being, which is not really how I normally see it. But this is what I'm seeing at this time. And as I'm saying that, I am actually seeing a pyramid that is turned upside down with the point pointed towards the head. As I'm seeing that, I am seeing an opening at that point where light is just flooding out. This is rainbow colored light. So for those of you who need rainbow activations at this time, that is what is happening. This is a different frequency. It is a frequency that brings us into higher states of awareness, higher states of consciousness. It also helps us to tune into things that are unseen by the physical eye. The more that this energy pours into the crown chakra, the more that I see the crown chakra starting to get smaller and smaller and coming in closer towards where it originally is supposed to be. So I feel like it was just opened up for this information, this rainbow activation to come in. I am seeing the number 999, 999, 999, and I'm also seeing 999.11. 999.11, 999.11. And I'm feeling like some of you are kind of feeling a little bit spaced out at this time. You may even be feeling like you're starting to get so relaxed that you're starting to feel like you may have an out-of-body experience. This is completely normal. If you're not having that experience, it just means it's not time for you to experience that. Again, I want you to pay attention to what are you seeing in your mind's eye when you're focusing on that area with your eyes closed, in between your eyes. What does it look like? Is it black? Is it white? Does it have colors? Do you see images? Do you see faces? I want you to just observe what is happening within the mind's eye at this time. I don't want you to pay real close attention to what's happening, but just observe it. As you see something, don't really ask questions about it. Just be with it, whatever it is that you're seeing. You're probably seeing a bunch of things that are passing you by very, very quickly. Some of you may see geometric shapes, and you may feel like you're in a tunnel. This is all completely normal. As you're connecting with this energy and looking into the third eye area, I'm going to ask at this time that the Kundalini energy be activated in those who it is not activated in yet. This is the life force energy, that all-knowing, all-seeing, all-healing energy, the divinity within. For most of you, you're going to feel this around the tailbone area. You might start to feel jitters or like a swirling sensation. You may even start to feel fiery, for better lack of terms. As you start to feel this energy starting to increase, eventually what it's going to do is it's going to start to intertwine in between each and every one of your chakras, weaving itself in between them, around them, and then going back above them and in between the ones above, just moving up, just intertwining in between each chakra all the way up through into the crown chakra. As it gets to the crown chakra, I see this energy going right back down and weaving and intertwining in between each chakra, moving itself all the way down and around the spine and back into that area of right around the tailbone or the end of the spine area. Some of you, your body is going to start moving in random ways. I want you to be very open-minded to the way that your body is moving. This is the Kundalini energy starting to rise. It is moving in your body. It is meant to be felt. It is meant to do what it's doing. So just be present with it and allow it to do its thing. You may be seeing the color purple or violet, like an electric purple or electric color violet. I'm asking that at this time, if there is any blockages, any kind of implants, any kind of programming that may be holding us back from being able to experience, feel, engage with, interact with our Kundalini or life force energy. I'm asking that these be removed at this time. Some of you are going to feel like your energy is slowing down quite a bit. You may even feel like you're coming to like a stillness or a halt. Some of you are having pains as the energies of programs and blockages are being removed. There may even be some sort of energetic attachment, an entity, or some sort of spiritual attachment that is being removed at this time. So for some of you, you may have like some sort of fears, doubts, insecurities, emotional type of sensations that are coming up and kind of like just taking you all over the place. But for some of you, you're just very still, very silent, and this is exactly what you're supposed to feel. Again, everybody's going to be different with their experiences. It just really depends on the individual. You're being asked to pull the color yellow gold into the Kundalini area. I want you to pull that in right around the tailbone or into the spine. I want you to see this ball of light expand. You may even feel it expand and pulsate, like contract, expand, pull itself back into a small orb of light, and then expanding into a big orb of light. I want you to see that or imagine that, doing that constantly until you are able to visualize this energy completely filling up the lower part of your abdomen. It'll look like a big ball of yellow gold white light. I'm getting the number code 11 11 11 11 11 11. And if you guys know anything about number frequencies, this is a frequency of a spiritual awakening. It is also a number for twin flame. So if you're a twin flame, there may be some sort of awakening or activation that's happening for you at this time. While the Kundalini energy is doing its thing, while it is being cleared of any kind of blockages or programming entities or anything that may be within it, I am going to start asking that the elements be balanced out within the body, starting with the element of fire. Some of you are going to feel a lot of like increase in buzzing sensations, vibrations, pitter-patter, swirling sensations. Your Kundalini energy could be making your head move back. It's forcing you to do like these movements that maybe you're not used to doing. Just, again, go with the flow and let it do whatever it's doing. You could be, your head could be moving up and down, side to side, back and forth. Your body could be moving in a spiraling type of movement. Again, a lot of vibrations and feelings throughout the body. And as it starts to balance itself out, you're going to start to feel more calm, together, slowing down of your energy. We're going to move into balancing the element of water. As you feel the energy of water balancing you out, you may start to feel like an actual fluid type of energy that's making you kind of feel light and floaty. It may kind of make you feel like you're on a wave, just rocking back and forth. Usually what I feel with this is like I'm laying on my back in an ocean and I'm just floating and it's just kind of rocking me all over the place. That's what I'm feeling right now, so you may be feeling that as well. The more that the element of water starts to balance out, the more that you'll feel yourself slow down, the more that you'll feel yourself coming back to this state of calmness. For most of you, you're probably just seeing black in your third eye area right now. You may not be seeing too many colors, but just the blackness, the stillness of 0 point energy. Now we're going to balance the energy of air. As I'm seeing this energy starting to balance out, I'm actually seeing a spiraling type of energy right in the center of the core of my being. This energy looks to be clearing something out. I don't know exactly what it is, but I feel like it has something to do with restrictions of the mind, logical thinking. It has something to do also with clearing of things that could be blocking of intuition and discernment. This is something that I've never had with this element, so this is kind of new for me, but I'm just going with the flow. I always go with what I'm feeling and seeing. You could feel some tugging and pulling. And I'm also starting to feel vibrations in my hands and feet, so you may be connecting with that as well. We're going to connect with the element of earth and balance out this element within our body, within our auric field. This will give you a really weird sensation. If you're very out of balance with your earth element, you're going to feel kind of mucky, ucky. I don't know how else to put it, but my energy just doesn't feel good. My stomach feels like it's tightening. It feels like my whole entire torso is kind of tense, for better lack of terms. As this energy is starting to balance out, you're going to start to feel more grounded, more centered, more together, so to speak, and this feeling of oneness or unity maybe even coming to you. And I believe this is the third time I've got this number code, but 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11 has came again. So pulling that number in, there's definitely a lot of awakenings happening for those of you watching now. You're going to start to feel yourself getting very calm, centered, grounded. A lot of you are just feeling like you just exist, for better lack of terms. You may not be feeling a whole lot of energy, but you just feel very calm in your body. Your aura just feels very light and floaty. Some of you may actually feel very heavy, and this is due to the energy that is being cleared out. Reminder, you know, some of you could have some clearing that happens for the next several hours, maybe even the next few days. Everybody's different. Again, if there's trauma that needs to be cleared, some of you might play out that trauma in your life or what have you, but you know, different sensations can be felt by different people. Let's connect with the element of wood. Let's balance this element within our body and auric field. For many of you, you could feel like your breath is being taken away. Oh, you may feel the need to sigh. You could feel a heaviness in your chest, around the heart area, and up all the way to the throat area. I'm getting very emotional for whatever reason. I actually feel like tears are starting to tear up in my eyes, so some of you could be going through that. Not sure why with the balancing of the element of wood, but again, just go with the flow. Whatever is supposed to happen is exactly what's supposed to happen for you. Again, your Kundalini energy could be making your body move in ways that it doesn't typically move. Try not to force it to do something different than what it's wanting to do. Even if your hands are moving in, you know, into certain hand gestures, or if your eyes are kind of twitching and rolling in the back of your head, this is all completely normal things, especially with clearing out any kind of programming that has to do with blocking the Kundalini from being felt and experienced. As the element of wood starts to balance out, you're going to start to feel a peace come over you. And this sense of like belonging, a feeling of connection, I guess is the best way of putting this. I feel more like I am in space and a part of space right now, so you may feel that as well. Which brings me to connection with the ether, the element of ether. For many of you, you're going to feel this energy in your eyes, outside of your body, at your core of your being. All of the above, maybe even. This is bringing on a nauseous feeling where I'm feeling like I'm kind of losing density. I'm starting to feel like vibrations are in my skin, not really in my body, but in my skin. And these vibrations I feel like are kind of having to do with something connecting with the etherics. Losing density, light. I'm feeling like light codes are coming in, but these are not like words coming, light codes coming in like a word form. I'm literally seeing light shining. So each one of you may have a different colored light that's shining on you. You may want to look into your third eye area and see what kind of lights you're seeing in your peripheral, or maybe directly right in front of you. Pull these lights in at this time. And what I mean by that is I want you to imagine whatever color is coming to your mind, whatever color you may be seeing in your mind's eye or third eye area, that you're imagining that this is resonating in your full body. It's also going to expand your aura within and outside of your body. I want you to just sit in this energy and feel it, experience it. How is it different from the energy that you felt when we first started this type of healing versus now what you're feeling? Do you feel sensations in your body that you didn't feel before? Is the pain lessened in your body? Are you seeing things that maybe you wasn't able to see in your third eye before we did this opening to the third eye? Many of you are experiencing all kinds of weird sensations throughout your body. For some of you, there is an awakening to dormant DNA, which would cause tingles and vibrations in random parts of your body, maybe even a painful, slightly painful pinching sensation in areas that as soon as you feel the pinching sensation, it goes away and disappears. And this could be moving throughout different areas within your body. For those of you who are able to feel the energy outside of your body, you may even feel some sort of pulling and tugging, removal of energies. I'm asking that anything that's being removed at this time be replaced with love, light, and energy that has been recycled back into love and light, and put it right back into the auric field to be distributed throughout our body and to whatever energy center it needs to go. For many of you, your body is going to start to feel very light and floaty. It's going to feel like it's disconnecting from this earthly realm and going into another realm. For those of you that that's going on, just allow yourself to separate from this healing that's happening right now and go to wherever you're meant to go at this time. If you're not somebody who is having that light and floaty, getting ready to go out of body experience, you may be the opposite and going through a lot of random sensations. For some of you, you're feeling things being pulled out of the spine and out of the top of the neck area right now. Seven two one one seven 72117. 72117, and I feel this energy coming all the way from the top of my crown down the outside and inside of my body that just kind of feels like a slow moving water or watery type of energy that is moving all around over my body and inside my body. It's given me a calming effect. It's given me this effect of feeling balanced, centered, connected. Just be present in this energy. Give thanks for the healing that just took place, any activations that just took place, giving thanks and gratitude for the experience with the Kundalini energy. And if you're somebody that wasn't able to feel any kind of sensations during this healing, then definitely come back and visit me again for more healing, or take some looks at some of the guided meditations that I have, but definitely come back. I'm going to be continuously doing these type of healings with you guys. I always go with the flow. Whatever I see in my mind's eye is exactly what happens. I am a visual storyteller. I am somebody who is capable of healing without being directly in the vicinity of somebody. I can heal by thought. I can heal by sight. I can heal by energy movement and transmission. Some of you are going to be awakened to those abilities as well. Everybody is capable of doing so. It's just about getting yourself back to that space of being. For those of you who would like to open your eyes at this time, please feel free to go ahead and do so. Allow yourself to just come back to this energy of reality. For those of you who do not want to open your eyes but would like to stay in this energy, please do so. I would like to know what you are experiencing, what you experienced during this healing, whether it be nothing or a bunch of things. If you had any kind of supernatural experiences where you've seen things or felt things that maybe you've never seen or felt, please share those with us as well. I am interested to see what everybody has to say. Athena, you're very welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Hi, Miriam. How are you doing, honey? Rhonda, stomach ache is better. Not all the way gone, but better. And I did go out of body twice during this. Thank you, Trish. You're very welcome. Really nice. I will watch from the beginning. Thanks. Thank you for being here, Sandra. I love you. Thank you so very much. That was so absolutely amazing. My whole spine popped and my neck 3 times. Very cool, Athena. Thank you for sharing that with me. I love to hear that. Guys, if this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, please consider giving me a like, sharing this video so that others can have the same type of experience that you have had. Make sure to look for posts for me to go live in the future. You're very, very welcome, hun. I can't see who you are, but I just see the letter C, but you are very, very welcome. Make sure that if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, that you go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get notifications when I do go live or when I post any kind of videos. That would be greatly appreciated. I thank you to anybody who has helped my channel grow within the last several days. I've got quite a few new subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate any and all of your support. It is greatly needed and greatly appreciated. I just thank you guys so much. You're very, very welcome, hun. Thank you for being here. You're very welcome, Margaret and Dorothea. Thank you for being here. Awesome. Thank you for subscribing, Athena. Thank you so much for sharing this video with others as well. Much love to you, hun. If you guys would like to share any stories with what kind of experiences you had during this healing, that would be awesome as well. I really love reading everybody's comments, especially when they talk about the experiences that they have during it. I know that when I started this journey, I was taught everything organically from guides, from my higher self, mostly a lot from angels and Jesus, or who I call Yeshua now. I would have experiences that would be so awing, they would blow people away. Most people, when I'd share these experiences, they wouldn't believe it. And unless you experience these kind of things on your own, then you don't really know what people are talking about. So I really love seeing what people go through, what kind of experiences they have, the type of energy that they may feel. If they were able to connect with beings that they never connected with, I also like to see that. Some people will get like visions of things. That's always a nice thing to have happen. That happens to me almost every single time that I do some sort of healing. Love Bug Blues, how are you doing, honey? Thank you for being here. I did just finish doing this healing video, so we are just chatting for a minute before I end this live feed. I'm glad that you guys got something out of it. Again, if you're somebody that didn't feel any kind of sensations or any kind of awakening to your Kundalini energy, make sure to come back and visit. Maybe watch this video again even. Sometimes people don't have the right mindset and they don't believe that it's going to work for them. And, you kind of close out that type of healing for you by having that belief. So make sure that you're coming back and checking this out again or watching other videos of mine. And coming and being a part of any other live healings that I do, please and thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to know that Dorothea shared with you, Athena. Thank you, Dorothea, for doing that. Thank you so, so much for your support, hun. You've always been a big support for me anytime that I go live, and I really appreciate that. For anybody that supports me in any way, shape, or form, you guys are greatly, greatly appreciated. Okay, guys, if there's no other comments, I am going to go ahead and end this live feed. I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. Hope to see you guys within the next couple days for me to, I'm going to be doing some free and paid readings going live here on YouTube, as well as I'm going to continue to do healing. So please be looking out for me. I appreciate you guys again so much. Gratitude for all of your support. Much love to you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Bye.